Elvis tribute show. We are celebrating All Shook Up. Travis, how are you? Travis Allen.
Well,
Yes.
how are you?
He's like, my name is Travis. It's not Elvis. I know your name.
Kurt, how are you, my friend?
Nice to see you.
It's great
Thanks for
having
having us.
Co-producer of the show. Congrats, guys. They just celebrated 1,000 shows.
1,000
Theater.
shows. My goodness, I love that.
I'm tired.
Elvis hasn't left the building in a long
Right.
time. Yes. So, well, tell us about the show for those who haven't seen it.
Oh gosh, you know the best part about the show is we're one of the only all Elvis shows in Las Vegas with a live band on the Strip. We do the 50s Elvis, we do the 70s Elvis. We try to hit all the popular
Comeback
songs.
special.
You know. We try to hit all the popular
Yeah.
songs as much as we can because, you know, unfortunately we only have an hour and 15 minutes for
It
the
would
show.
have to be a 6-hour show. if you
Right.
did all of it, yeah.
Exactly.
Now, it's interesting. So you go through different eras, and how I saw the show broken down also was that you kind of cover different themes of Elvis's life.
Technically, I mean,
okay.
especially the 50s Elvis was completely different than the 70s Elvis. Totally. I mean, he went to the jumpsuit with you know, with all the stones and all the bling and the big sideburns, and so we actually cover that. We try.
So what's great about the show is because we're able to cover the 50s and then the 70s, we have an MC that comes out in the middle of the show, does a short skit, while Travis transforms himself from what you see here into Elvis in the jumpsuit with the longer hair and the big sideburns coming down. And it's just amazing how when he walks out at the mid-show in the jumpsuit, the audience just gasps.
They know.
Because of the transformation,
Yeah.
and boom.
They recognize the suit.
It's such a beautiful thing. Elvis is so integrated into Las Vegas.
Oh, my goodness,
I mean,
absolutely.
he's literally part of the fabric of this town and the Strip.
What was the moment where you had that connection, the first connection with Elvis?
Oh, I was 13 when I actually saw the movie Jailhouse Rock. I just had that connection when he sang this song, and there was just something about it. And I said, "That's the man I want
That's
to be
cool.
one day."
Yeah.
You know? Didn't think I'd actually be.
Wow, careful what you wish for.
Kind of weird, but yeah. But that was the moment. I was 13, but I've been a fan my whole life.
I got to ask you, I think people always say like, oh, well, which Elvis did you like? You know, I like the early Elvis, but then he gained weight and whatever. And I'm like, you know what? If you love Elvis, you love Elvis.
Yeah.
Like in every era, in every way.
Before I performed as Elvis, I would have told you I liked a certain era, but after performing the different eras, you have a different respect for that era because you're like, wow, you know, there's a lot of effort that he put into every single era that he did. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a different persona, different outlook. It's really interesting when you put on that outfit, the different sideburns. You actually have a completely different persona for that outfit.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Really, there's been a lot of good artists. There's been a lot of great artists, but Elvis seems to just transcend all of that.
Absolutely.
He's just on a whole different
He's
stratosphere.
arguably the greatest entertainer of all time.
Yeah.
And to be able to go from the 50s all the way to 70s, and if he would have lived, he would probably still be performing today.
That would shock
Yeah.
me.
And Elvis has more fans around the world than any other single entertainer that's ever performed. You mentioned Graceland. Thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people go to Graceland every year. This year is the 75th anniversary.
Wow.
And it's going to be huge. You can't even get a hotel room. I have mine.
Yeah.
I'm going. I have my hotel room, but you can't even get a hotel room in Memphis during Elvis week.
When was the Elvis, that moment for you growing up that you were like, wow, Elvis and me?
I was 8 years old.
Yeah.
And my older sister had an album, and it was actually the live recording of the International Hotel in Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
And
You can hear the crowd on that.
I pulled the album out and I put it on, and I played it. And being a big Elvis fan, I got dressed up and lip synced and everything. And so it's great now that I'm much older. I get to produce a show that stars Elvis, and it's a dream for me to be able to do that.
Today you're going to sing Love Me Tender?
Yes, I am.
Yes, and today, November 15th, there's special significance for this song. Tell us.
Yeah, 60 years ago was the movie release, actually, of Love Me Tender.
No kidding.
But believe it or not, that song, Love Me Tender, in September of 1956, Elvis sang it on Ed Sullivan's show. And after he sang it on Ed Sullivan's show, they got 1 million pre-orders for that song. So knowing that even before it even came out, it was a gold record.
Wow.
So they actually changed the title. Before it was supposed to be Reno Brothers, but they changed the title of the movie Love Me Tender just because they sold 1 million records pre-sale.
They knew that tested slightly well.
If Elvis was alive today, he would have broke the internet.
Yes,
Right,
long before Kim Kardashian.
YouTube would have crashed.
You're going to perform for us now.
Yes, sir.
All
Absolutely.
right.
Sure.
Looking forward to hearing
Thank you.
it.
Thank you.
Take it away.
Let's do it.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you so. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart. For it's there that I belong, and we'll never part. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me dear, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, till the end of time. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will.
He was singing to you, JJ. Oh, wow.
Well, thank you very much.
Have a moment. Hey, really quickly, there's a special offer going on, right?
Locals, we have a 50% off offer, and also military. We have a 50% offer for any military person, any active military person.
Awesome.
So you can call the box office and just line up those tickets and come down and see us. We perform 7 nights a week, 6 o'clock. Travis performs 7 shows, 7 nights a week, 6 o'clock.
I'm going to hug you, too, for bringing them. That was the best.
To the Vegas. It's all shook up. Tribute to the king. Big Eater inside Miracle Mile Shops at Planet Hollywood. JJ approved. For tickets, visit the website or call the number on your screen. All shook up also on Facebook. More to come on the Morning Blend in just minutes.
And are you watching the Morning Blend? Stay with us because we'll be right back.
She's watching it.